Yet despite their popularity, bringing the books to the screen proved to be a long and complicated journey. That journey finally gained momentum thanks to an unexpected champion, Oscar-winning actress Jamie Lee Curtis. Curtis, widely known for her roles in iconic films such as Halloween and Everything Everywhere All at Once, has long been passionate about storytelling beyond acting. Now, she is stepping into a major role behind the scenes as a producer and star of the upcoming TV adaptation of the Scarpetta series. In recent interviews, Curtis revealed how deeply personal the project has become for her, and how she helped shepherd the beloved novels from page to television after years of stalled attempts. The legacy of the Scarpetta series. Before discussing the television adaptation, it's important to understand why Scarpetta has such a devoted following. When Patricia Cornwell published the first book, Postmortem, in 1990, the crime genre was undergoing a transformation. Readers were becoming fascinated with forensic science, a field that had rarely been explored in depth in popular fiction. Cornwell's protagonist, Drive, K. Scarpetta, changed that. A chief medical examiner with a razor-sharp mind, Scarpetta uses forensic evidence, autopsies, and scientific analysis to solve brutal crimes. The character was inspired partly by real-life forensic professionals and by Cornwell's own work as a crime reporter. The novels became an instant success. Over the decades, the series has grown into a global publishing phenomenon with more than 25 books and tens of millions of copies sold worldwide. Some of the most notable entries include Body of Evidence, Cruel and Unusual, The Last Precinct, Blowfly. The series didn't just entertain readers, it helped popularize forensic science in mainstream culture, influencing countless crime shows and novels that followed. Given that success, many wondered why it took so long for a television or film adaptation to materialize. Why Scarpetta was hard to adapt. Hollywood had been interested in adapting Scarpetta for years. But according to industry insiders, the project faced several challenges. Complex storytelling. The novels blend forensic science, political intrigue, and psychological drama. Technical accuracy. Cornwell insisted on authenticity in depicting forensic work. Strong protagonist. Casting the right actor to portray K. Scarpetta was crucial. Several studios attempted to develop the project over the years, but none managed to get it off the ground. That changed when Jamie Lee Curtis became personally involved. Jamie Lee Curtis, a passion for crime stories. Curtis has long been known for her work in suspense and horror films. Her career began with the classic slasher movie Halloween in 1978, which turned her into a genre icon. Over the years, she proved her versatility with performances in films such as A Fish Called Wanda, True Lies, Knives Out. Her Academy Award-winning performance in Everything Everywhere All at Once further cemented her reputation as one of Hollywood's most respected actors. But Curtis has also increasingly taken on roles as a producer and creative collaborator. When she first encountered the Scarpetta novels, she immediately saw the potential for a powerful television drama. Curtis's personal connection to the project. In interviews, Curtis explained that she had been a fan of Patricia Cornwell's work for years. The character of K. Scarpetta appealed to her because she was intelligent, emotionally complex, driven by justice, deeply human despite the dark world she inhabits. Curtis felt the character represented the kind of strong female lead that television needed more of. She began discussing the possibility of an adaptation with producers, and eventually reached out to Cornwell herself. The two women quickly discovered they shared a similar vision for the project. Building the television series. Once Curtis became attached to the project, development accelerated. She helped assemble a creative team capable of translating the novels into a modern television format. Key elements of the adaptation include 1. Faithfulness to the books. Curtis and Cornwell both wanted the series to remain true to the tone and themes of the novels. The show will focus on Scarpetta's forensic investigations while also exploring her personal life and relationships. 2. A serialized narrative. Rather than adapting each book as a standalone episode, the show will use a serialized format, allowing longer story arcs and deeper character development. 3. High production values. Because the novels involve detailed forensic investigations, the production team plans to recreate realistic laboratories, crime scenes, and autopsy rooms. Curtis as K. Scarpetta. One of the most exciting aspects of the project is that Curtis will portray Drive. K. Scarpetta herself. Many fans were initially surprised by the casting, but Curtis believes her life experience helps her understand the character's complexities. Scarpetta is not just a scientist, she is a woman navigating intense professional pressure, political conflicts, and emotional challenges. Curtis has said she intends to portray Scarpetta as compassionate, relentless in pursuit of truth, occasionally haunted by the cases she investigates. The role will likely become one of the most demanding performances of her career. A family affair. Another fascinating aspect of the series is its family connections. Curtis has hinted that the show may include collaboration with other major actors, potentially including members of her own extended creative circle. One rumored casting choice that has generated excitement is Curtis's longtime friend and collaborator Nicole Kidman, who is also reportedly attached to the project in a major role. Kidman would play Dorothy, Lucy, Farinelli's aunt, Scarpetta's sister, bringing additional star power to the series. If confirmed, the pairing of Curtis and Kidman could make Scarpetta one of television's most high-profile dramas. The rise of crime dramas on television. The timing of the Scarpetta adaptation may be perfect. Over the past 2 decades, crime dramas have dominated television and streaming platforms. Shows like CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, Criminal Minds, True Detective, have demonstrated audiences' fascination with forensic investigations and psychological crime stories. But Curtis believes Scarpetta will stand apart because the novels were pioneers of the genre. In many ways, Cornwell's books laid the groundwork for modern forensic crime shows. Patricia Cornwell's involvement. Unlike many adaptations, the Scarpetta television project has the active involvement of its original creator. Patricia Cornwell is working closely with the production team to ensure the series captures the spirit of her novels. Cornwell has praised Curtis for her commitment to the project, saying the actress understands the emotional and intellectual depth of Kay Scarpetta. Their collaboration has been described as a true partnership rather than a traditional author-studio relationship. Challenges of bringing forensic science to TV. While crime dramas are popular, accurately portraying forensic science remains challenging. Cornwell's books are known for their scientific precision. Translating that detail to television requires careful research and consultation with experts. The production team is reportedly working with forensic pathologists, crime scene investigators, medical examiners, to ensure authenticity. Curtis has emphasized that the show will not sacrifice realism for spectacle. A new chapter in Curtis's career. For Jamie Lee Curtis, Scarpetta represents more than just another acting role. It is an opportunity to shape a major television project from the ground up. After decades in Hollywood, Curtis has increasingly focused on projects that allow her to influence storytelling and representation. Producing and starring in Scarpetta allows her to do both. She has described the series as a dream project that combines her love of crime stories with her desire to portray complex female characters. Fans' excitement. News of the adaptation has already generated significant buzz among readers of the novels. Many fans have waited years to see Kay Scarpetta brought to life on screen. Social media reactions have been largely enthusiastic, especially after Curtis revealed how passionate she is about the project. Readers are particularly excited about faithful adaptation of the novels, strong casting choices, involvement of Patricia Cornwell, what the series could mean for television. If successful, Scarpetta could become one of television's most influential crime dramas. The series has several elements working in its favor. A globally recognized literary franchise. 2 major Hollywood stars. A proven genre with strong audience demand. It also represents a rare example of a female-led procedural centered on a forensic scientist rather than a detective. That distinction could give the show a unique identity in the crowded crime drama landscape. Looking ahead, production on the Scarpetta series is expected to begin soon, with anticipation building among fans and industry observers. While many details remain under wraps, one thing is clear: the project has finally found the right champion. Through her passion and persistence, Jamie Lee Curtis helped bring one of the most beloved crime novel series in history to television. For readers who have followed Kay Scarpetta's investigations for decades, the wait may soon be over. And for Curtis, it marks the beginning of a new and exciting chapter in a career that has already spanned generations.